scammed on Whatnot, dropping $300 for a mystery box and pulling a common graded Bulbasaur, fam.
Are you a ruttard blowing too much on Whatnot scams and overpriced streams? Then you need Pokémon 10LV to come to your fucking senses.
I used to be dumb as shit, wasting money everywhere. Till I tried Pokémon 10LV, now I am actually building a collection.
I used to have my head so far up the Cardcon artist's ass, then I pulled out and got Pokémon 10LV. Now I'm cured.
Warning, Pokémon 10LV isn't for everyone, may cause mild discomfort, practices frequent free speech, says offensive shit.
So why aren't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10LV?
Well, I'd rather pay too much and get nothing like the idiot I am.
Yo, why ain't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10LV? I'd rather get scammed on Whatnot, dropping $300 for a mystery box and pulling a common graded Bulbasaur, fam.
Are you a ruttard blowing too much on Whatnot scams and overpriced streams? Then you need Pokémon 10LV to come to your fucking senses.
I used to be dumb as shit, wasting money everywhere. Till I tried Pokémon 10LV, now I am actually building a collection.
I used to have my head so far up the Cardcon artist's ass, then I pulled out and got Pokémon 10LV. Now I'm cured.
Warning, Pokémon 10LV isn't for everyone, may cause mild discomfort, practices frequent free speech, says offensive shit.
So why aren't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10LV?
Well, I'd rather pay too much and get nothing like the idiot I am.
Yo, why ain't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10LV? I'd rather get scammed on Whatnot, dropping $300 for a mystery box and pulling a common graded Bulbasaur, fam.
Are you a ruttard blowing too much on Whatnot scams and overpriced streams? Then you need Pokémon 10LV to come to your fucking senses.
I used to be dumb as shit, wasting money everywhere. Till I tried Pokémon 10LV, now I am actually building a collection.
I used to have my head so far up the Cardcon artist's ass, then I pulled out and got Pokémon 10LV. Now I'm cured.
Warning, Pokémon 10LV isn't for everyone, may cause mild discomfort, practices frequent free speech, says offensive shit.
So why aren't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10LV?
Well, I'd rather pay too much and get nothing like the idiot I am.
Yo, why ain't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10LV? I'd rather get scammed on Whatnot, dropping $300 for a mystery box and pulling a common graded Bulbasaur, fam.
Are you a ruttard blowing too much on Whatnot scams and overpriced streams? Then you need Pokémon 10LV to come to your fucking senses.
I used to be dumb as shit, wasting money everywhere. Till I tried Pokémon 10LV, now I am actually building a collection.
I used to have my head so far up the Cardcon artist's ass, then I pulled out and got Pokémon 10LV. Now I'm cured.
Warning, Pokémon 10LV isn't for everyone, may cause mild discomfort, practices frequent free speech, says offensive shit.
So why aren't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10LV?
Well, I'd rather pay too much and get nothing like the idiot I am.
Yo, why ain't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10LV? I'd rather get scammed on Whatnot, dropping $300 for a mystery box and pulling a common graded Bulbasaur, fam.
Are you a ruttard blowing too much on Whatnot scams and overpriced streams? Then you need Pokémon 10LV to come to your fucking senses.
I used to be dumb as shit, wasting money everywhere. Till I tried Pokémon 10LV, now I am actually building a collection.
I used to have my head so far up the Cardcon artist's ass, then I pulled out and got Pokémon 10LV. Now I'm cured.
Warning, Pokémon 10LV isn't for everyone, may cause mild discomfort, practices frequent free speech, says offensive shit.
So why aren't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10LV?
Well, I'd rather pay too much and get nothing like the idiot I am.
Yo, why ain't you buying mystery pools from Pokémon 10LV? I'd rather get scammed on Whatnot, dropping $300 for a mystery box and pulling a common graded Bulbasaur, fam.
Are you a ruttard blowing too much on Whatnot scams and overpriced streams? Then you need Pokémon 10LV to come to your fucking senses.
I used to be dumb as shit, wasting money everywhere. Till I tried Pokémon 10LV, now I am actually building a collection.
I used to have my head so far up the Cardcon artist's ass, then I pulled out and got Pokémon 10LV. Now I'm cured.
Warning, Pokémon 10LV isn't for everyone, may cause mild discomfort, practices frequent free speech, says offensive shit.
So why aren't you buying mystery pulls from Pokémon 10LV?
Well, I'd rather pay too much and get nothing like the idiot I am.
Yo, why ain't you buying mystery pulls from Pokémon 10LV? I'd rather get scammed on Whatnot, dropping 300 bucks for a mystery box and pulling a common graded Bulbasaur, fam.
Are you a ruttard blowing too much on whatnot scams and overpriced streams? Then you need Pokémon 10LV to come to your fucking senses.
I used to be dumb as shit, wasting money everywhere. Till I tried Pokemon 10LV, now I am actually building a collection.
I used to have my head so far up the card con artist's ass, then I pulled out and got Pokemon 10LV. Now I'm cured.
Warning, Pokémon 10LV isn't for everyone, may cause mild discomfort, practices frequent free speech, says offensive shit.
Well, hey, it's Friday night. Let me get the charger on my cell phone so we don't run out of battery in case we stay long. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming. It is a very, competitive night for streaming. Oh yeah, there's a ton of people. We got Dark Echo, Trevor TCG, Trainer Spree, Ebony Unicorn, Pokey Jones, Baby Ice, Mojo Break, Royalty Gaming, Hitman Rips, Layton Gaming, Cool Trainer Ryan, probably plenty more than that. It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one. I don't even know why I got on here. Yo, Colin's dad, what's cracking? What's crackalating? Oh, okay. No. Studio. Founder says, I am here. Why is this song on here twice? Okay. Actually, let's not include... There we go.
Empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world.
Alright, we're gonna try to make some money today. We're gonna see if opening my sealed collection makes me some money, or I'm just SOL. So we've got some destined rivals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15 packs of this. We're gonna see if we can't make some money. Because we're definitely lacking on the viewership a little bit. So I know it's Friday night, it's a tough night for streams. I'm probably one of the least favorables, but we're still gonna open some shit. Alright. We already got a damaged code card. Top of the back card is damaged a little bit. Hope it's not a banger. Alright, here we go. Drowsy. Toad School, hold up. Alright. Looks like 35 is okay, I guess. Toad School. Impidimp. Barrascuda. Let's zoom it back a little bit, maybe. That'll help with our... That'll help with our levels of focus. We got Ethan's Mag Cargo, Misty's Gyarados. I don't know if we have that for Angel. And Team Rocket's Zapdos. I'm going to put the Gyarados off to the side. The other ones bulking up. Nothing in the first pack, folks. You're a hidden gem, 10. I know it and you know it. I am a hidden gem. Sometimes it sucks to be hidden. But that's fine. I'll take whatever it is that I am. It's still better than being somebody I'm not. Another prismatic? No. I already swore off prismatic for the rest of my life. It'll never happen again. Unless it's free. If I can get it for free, I'll open it. But that ain't gonna happen. Alright. Tarantula. This is Destined Rivals. Something with actual hits. We got the Nidoking. Oh, that's getting graded, guys. Let me act like a freaking TikTok streamer or whatnot. Dude, that is, yo, that is perfectly centered, dude. I would totally send this in, bro. I would totally send it, dude. You're gonna get a freaking SGC 10 out of this, guaranteed. And that's what makes it worth it if you think about it. That's why I charge $20 a pack. All right. That's what makes it worth it, bros. Because that's a good candidate for a PSA 10. For sure. If not, crack it open and resubmit it. You know? That justifies the pricing. You like it overpriced? I got it for you. You like it overpriced? Oh, yeah. We're going to pull you the best low-end hits for your money. Right here. Right here. Nose Pass. Arrokudo. Orbeetle's a gangster, man. Hey, Orbeetle don't get enough love. All right. Orbeetle. I don't know. I think he's legendary. I think he deserves legendary status. Grimer. Scrotum Rotom. And a Spidops. That's not what we're looking for. We're trying to get Destined Rivals #1 hit. All right. I believe it's here. I think we're due for some more luck here on 10LV stream. And if you're one of the 4 people watching, this is what I do it for. We're going to pull this together. We're going to pull this banger together. Beldum. Team Rocket's Chingling. Grimer. Tarantula. Team Rocket's Giovanni. Here we go. Spiritomb. Fortress. All right, we got the Pupitar. Fortress Reverse. And a Crustle. All right, we're not getting anywhere so far. We got the Nidoking, and that's it so far. All right. I feel like this is a non-hit. Can we tell from the back of the card if it's a hit or not? Is there a little bit of a difference on the back of a card that could be noticeable to tell you if it's a hit or not? I say this one's not a hit, and we'll see. Okay, we got the T-Tar. Oh wait, I was looking at the energy anyways, so that don't matter. I should have moved the energy. All right, let's take the energy out and see if there's a difference. Dummy. Jeez. Because we know this is a hit. Let's take a look at the back of one of these. Let's take a look at back of a regular card. I know this has a factory scratch on it. You scratched it! Fuck, it's hot in here. Alright, let's see. I'd say it's not a hit, but Misty Star You, I think she's got that. Relor Ekans. Alright, Wheezing. Probo Pass. Ooh, Mimikyu. Kind of like the Mimikyu. Mo Rotom. All right, Misty Starmie Reverse. I don't know if she's got that. Oh, snipes. We got a hit, folks. We got Team Rocket's Moltres. Anybody got a price on that? Anybody? Anybody deep got some skin in the game? It's probably not much. You know how things go. You know how when a new set comes out, nobody gives a shit about the old sets anymore? Yeah. I'm gonna go over to TCG Player. We're gonna type in Moltres EX. This one, $8.60. Okay. Nice. Got an $8 card there. Is it truly, though, a PSA 10 candidate? So there was some factory kind of print lines on the back. It might skate, though. Bro, these cards? Oh my god. Yeah. Dude, they're dope as hell. Alright, we're on $8 of value so far. I'm not counting the Nido King unless we absolutely have to. But let's go ahead. Alright. Daddy Ranch. Buizel. I feel bad for Pokemon that are unowned, it seems like. Like, you got Marnies, you got Team Rockets, and then you got these lonely motherfuckers here. Who put these guys in the set? Who put these guys in the set? Team Rockets, Porygon, Ethan Sudowoodo, Team Rocket. See, everybody's got an owner except for Buizel. Everybody's got a friggin' owner. All right, and Tailo. Tailo also doesn't have a home. He's homeless. Freaking homeless. I mean, it's a fucking bird. It should be Daddy Ranch's Tailo, right? You deal with birds. Fuck. It's a damn bird. If you're not gonna give it to somebody, give it to Daddy Ranch. He'll take care of it. This guy's been doing it. Give it a few months, the price will go up. What does everybody else think about that? Ethan Cyndaquil. Oh, look, an unowned Dwebble. The Dwebble is unowned. Chingling. Mimikyu. Morgrim. Archer. Ethan's Quill Lava. Mr. Lava Lava. All right. Snover is unowned. Wow. Give this guy a home, please. And we got an unowned Crustle. No trainer whatsoever. Unfortunate. Team Rocket's going to swoop him up. Give him a home. That's why he does bad things, because nobody else loved him. Snover's going to be doing bad things, folks. Snover's doing bad things. Because you don't want to own him. You see that light punch? That's going to turn into a heavy punch. All right. Fomantis doesn't have a home. Squawkabilly, well, I understand that one. Rosalie, who wants a friggin' bird in their house thinking they're Elvis? Mudsdale, who doesn't love horses? Shroomish, I mean, come on, you want to go on a trip? In a Shroomish rocket ship? Hello? Carbink. Steven. This is one that shouldn't have an owner. Greedent, of all things. Who wants a code card? All right. Here we go. I'm not making my money back on this so far. But I've definitely done better than Prismatic. I'll tell you that much. Hey, Rancher. All right, here we go. Heat Rotom. This guy's an air fryer. You got any Dino Nuggies? Why did I put a hollow over here? Okay. You got some Dino Nuggies? Heat Rotom is going to handle that. Shroomish. Skarmory. Steven. Hippowdon. Giovanni. Teal Mask. Ogerpon. I don't know what is going on with these Ogerpons. Maybe I need to get more into the story behind it, but so far, face value, not a big fan. Team Rocket's Energy. Ooh. And we got a set Titan. All right, we've got 3 hits. Not a crazy hit or anything. Nothing crazy yet. Can we get it though? That's the question. Fire Energy. All right, Fomantis. Squawkabilly Squawk. Rosalia. Nidoran. Toadscruel. Haven't seen that one yet. Out of this set. Spiritomb. Ethan's Pinsir. I haven't seen that one either. It's kind of a cool look. We got the Lipard. This is Marnie. Team Rocket's Venture Bomb. And Hydrapple. We got 4 more packs left already. We're all the way down to the bottom of the stack, folks. Still, I can't be too upset. It's not a huge loss like it is with Prismatic. Steel. Flaffy, I haven't seen that one. I don't think. Toad's Cool. Arvin's Sandwich. Team Rocket's Chabak. Pineco. Kangaskhan. And a Rabska EX. Of course, my luck is going to dry up with this thing. A flippin' Rabska. Gonna lose all my luck on a Rabska EX. All right. Here we go. What the hell? There's like card dust all over the back of this. What? This gonna be a banger? Is this gonna be a banger, guys? And I put another hollow over here. Am I having a stroke? Yo, Pokey Slide, AZ, coughing. Gotta love coughing. Smoliv, Torchic, Ethan's Adventure, Obama Snow, Ethan's Adventure. Ooh, we got a Crustle. All right, that's a decent little hit there. And T-Rocket's Articuno. This card right here is dope. Like, could you imagine if cards like this didn't exist? This would be like one of our hits right here, right? This would be the future of Pokemon value if we didn't have these. Do you think back in the 90s they thought that this would be the future of artwork? Was this already an idea back then? And they were like, let's slow roll these ideas. We don't want to give them to them all at once. It has to have been, right? All right, we're down to second to last pack here. Second to last pack. Come on. 2 packs left. I don't think we're gonna get anything else, man. There's just not enough luck in the world. Psychic energy. Ponyta. Scraggy. Mud Bray. Bray Loom. Team Rocket's Proton. Metang. We got Nidoqueen. Growlithe, 6th alike. What's up? The Poké Dawn. What's crackulating? All right, here we go. Nope. Oh, wow, Fat. No. All right, this is our last pack of Destined Rivals. Just chilling out. Oh, yeah, I just got off work. I went and bought some more OP12 from my guy. So, anybody interested in OP12 or Manga boosters or mystery pools, OP12, $5 now. I cut $1 off the price. Manga boosters, $6. And this is my last pack of Destined Rivals. I opened them all. I had a stack of them over there. I have 15 packs. Now I have none. Whoops. Don't want to take the energy and put it with my code cards. Can we get last pack magic, please? So far, we've got a couple hits out of 15 packs. Not bad, but definitely not above the value that these cost, you know? Not a return on my investment. Not a return on my investment yet. Well, I need to find more. I think so. Misty's Magikarp. We're going to put that over there. And Ethan's Mag Cargo. So these Some kids are gonna get them on Halloween or something. Hopefully. All right, let's go over the hits though. Maybe the Crustal. I didn't have a good day, actually. My job is really getting on my nerves. I really hate working for people. You know what I'm saying? All right, Crustal. All right, this one's 471. So we got 471. Not even gonna count it. Not even gonna count it. We got this, which is like $8 and some change. $8.60, I said. So it is what it is. I'll put those away. Maybe we'll grade them. Well, the Crustal. We might grade the Crustal and the Moltres, of course. Moltres, I mean, we've got to grade that. Even though it's an $8 card, it could be maybe worth some money. Where the frick is my arrow? Let's check price charting. That'll give us a close idea of a graded Moltres. What number is this one? 208. Ah. So we're looking at $70 for a PSA 10. Maybe not. Let's see, CGC Pristine 10. No sales on a CGC. CGC 10. $55. How about a BGS? There's no BGS 10s. Wait, there's a CGC 10 right here that says $139.94. A pristine 10. But that's a listed price, so it's not really a sold price. There's no BGS blacks. Sounds like you need a hug, 10. They're just, people are dumb, dude. Like, I can't wrap my head around it. Like, okay, so here's how the day, look, I told Angel about this story already. Like, right in front of him, too. Like, I kept walking by all the guys, and I was telling this story to Angel while I was on the phone with her. And I'm just, like, walking around, I'm like, dude, these guys are all dumb here. Like, right in front of all the guys. I'm like, just a bunch of stupid shit going on here. So I was telling Angel, I was like, so these guys, all right, are bosses. Like, these are the bosses. This is our area boss of the whole fucking company in our area and shit like that, right? And his brother, they both run our shop with one of their friends. They all like moved here from Chicago and shit. They wanted to get these cubicles. They've been talking about it for a while now. They want to get these cubicles. And so today, I guess they finally got them. And this was like a big deal. Like, oh, can somebody, we need a bunch of guys to go pick up these cubicles we bought and yada yada. And they bring them back to the shop. And they're like, they're making this the priority of the day. Like, all right, let's get these cubicles done. And so it goes from like around 10 a.m. until like 1:30. And then one of the other guys comes down who's like getting into being a management position. He comes down and he's like, hey, we need to get these jobs that are supposed to be packed and ready to go out. We need to make sure they're ready to go. It's already like 1:30 and we haven't done anything. And, you know, they're upstairs bitching that it's not done and nobody's gone over to fucking pack list. And I'm like, yo, they fucking made these stupid cubicles the priority. We could have been working on that fucking pack list all day, but everybody's been dicking around. So, I don't know who the fuck they're mad at upstairs. But you could have been told us this when we got here at 7 a.m. Of all fucking things. And none of you motherfuckers, look, these guys are all on salary. So, you know, when they're bosses and they're on salary, they show up at fucking 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, whatever. So, they're not even there to manage. If you want shit done, show the fuck up when we do. And tell us what you want done. And then don't sit there and prioritize something else and then get pissed off because that's not what you wanted prioritized. You fucking dumb douche. The fuck? So, that was my day today. On top of everything else, that pisses me off about the company. And then the nepotism really pisses me off. Like, they got this young kid. He's like 20 years old. One of the guys that's moving up in the company, becoming a boss, got his brother-in-law hired there. And now, like, he gets, like, favored for all the jobs to go out. And when you go out on jobs, instead of working in the office all week, you get paid more. So, I'm going on 4 weeks in the fucking office, in our shop. And they've sent this little fuckhead out on every fucking job, every week. And they haven't given a shit. And on top of that, he comes back from a job this week, and instead of letting somebody else go make some fucking money, which there was a little short job to go fucking drive out halfway to Denver and back, right? That would have got you hours plus per diem for going out that far. And they give it to his ass. And here I am. And they think, Russ, what's going on? And they think that's the type of activities that's gonna, and they're over here hurting for employees. They don't have enough guys to do their fucking jobs when it gets busy. And here I am looking for another fucking job because you guys won't put me out on jobs so I can make fucking money. You want to favor the guy's brother-in-law because you guys all fucking circle jerk. But watch when it gets busy in October, and if I get a job before then, you're going to wish I was there. Because if I get a job before then, you guys are fucked. You guys, they don't even have 17 guys to go on the job that they need 17 guys for right now. Wait till they lose 2 more guys. Wait. You only want us for fucking busy shit, but you don't want to fucking evenly share the work when it's not busy. It's fucked up. So wait. Just fucking wait. I've applied for about 50 other jobs. Just fucking wait. It's a matter of time till I tell y'all to fucking kick rocks. Yo, Minifig, what's going on? It's amazing, like, ever since I left, I got fired from Caesars, every other fucking job has just been like a bunch of bullshit. Fucking out of control. Too much bullshit. the way these companies run, the way they disrespect their employees and all that, it's just it's mind blowing. And then they want you to be like super loyal. Also, Little Caesar, Caesar's Palace. Fuck Little Caesar. Look, if that's a place of employment for some people, great. Hopefully that's paying your bills, but I can't do that. There's no way I would ever step foot in a Little Caesars, a Walmart, a McDonald's, a Taco Bell, any fast food place, any grocery store chain. I just ain't gonna work there. But if that's what's good for you, then that's good for you. But that ain't gonna ever fucking be me for employment. I can't. I got way too many responsibilities to take care of in them jobs. Just, they don't even, not enough. Them kind of jobs just don't pay enough for that. To be taking care of like kids, and it's not enough. They don't do it. And they ain't ever gonna do it. Those are bottom line companies that's just like, we need to make our profits, we have shareholders, and this is all we can pay our freaking employees. And it ain't worth it. I've seen it. I've seen those paychecks. Bro, if you're making under $2,000 a month, that's insanity. How are you supposed to pay any bills? Rent is 95% of that. If I can't make at least $1,000 a week, and that's on the low end, if I can't make $1,000 a week, I can't do the job. And I've already explained that to everybody that I've worked for. They're like, because they always, when I get hired on, they're like, oh, well, there's all these, you can get these bonuses and all this type of stuff. Well, those never happen, or those commissions never happen. They're so full of shit. They just lie to you to get you to work for them, so they can get somebody that wants to work for them for any amount of time, so they can get more people in line to work for them. That's what it is. It's just a big revolving door, a cycle. Every time I've done an interview for a company, so one of the first things they said is, oh, we got a high turnaround. And I'm like, oh, great, here we go. Let me find out why. Let me work a little bit and see why. Oh, I know why. Because you have favoritism. And they're like, oh, it's because we're out of town all the time. No, it ain't fucking that. It's because you don't put enough guys when it's slow in the rotation, and then they can't pay their fucking bills, so they leave. Like I'm about to do. So I asked them why they had a help wanted sign put out when they hired me. Yeah, I can't. Bro, I've never stepped foot on a job like that. So, I can't go back like that. I'd do anything else. I cannot go backwards like that. But like I said, if that works for you, if you're like maybe a young kid or post-retirement and you just need like a part-time, anything like that, sure. But if you got responsibilities, I don't see how you could possibly do it. There ain't no way. Unless somehow you inherited like money and you got a paid off house and your car's paid off and all that type of stuff, then yeah, that's manageable. Because all you got to worry about is utilities and property tax. But you can't go nowhere unless you're already there. Wackiest jobs I've ever worked at. And the thing is like these guys that work for this company I work for, you can tell like this has been their only like big job, because their experience outside of doing this is nothing. Like like today, the AC was off, right? Because we had a AC company come out to see why there was a leak on the roof, and I already said, I was like, dude, if the roof is leaking, it's not the AC. I don't know why the fuck, like, if rainwater's seeping in, it's not because of the AC unit. I don't know why you call them out. But anyways, those guys went up on the roof, checked the AC unit. They said the leak's not coming from here. I already knew that. I've got tons of experience. I've got 15 years experience in roof leaks at Caesar's Palace, all right? I can tell you 9 out of 10 times if your roof is leaking, it's not going to be your freaking AC unit. It's going to be a fault within the roofing itself. And so the guys went up there from the company. They shut off the AC unit on the roof and didn't turn it back on when they left. So the office started getting hot. These dudes are out there looking at the fucking panel, right? None of the switches on the panel. They shut off the AC unit on the roof, like a main cutoff on the roof. They're looking at the panel down on the floor. None of the switches are off, or none of them have been triggered, you know, as a response to, you know, a surge in electrical current or anything like that. It's definitely a flaw in the roofing. So they're looking at this panel. None of the switches have been activated or deactivated. Then there are switches that are off because we have these power cords that are attached to breakers in there that are used to power up our box trucks for work, so that we can test them in the shop before we go out on the field. So there's these big black cables that come out the side from where those breakers are of the panel. Now, it's written right next to those switches. 100-foot cable, 40-foot cable, 60-foot cable. It's written right next to them. Dudes are like, 5 guys looking at this thing like, I don't see any of them tripped. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you guys serious? And then another guy comes out, a guy I don't like. He comes out and he's like, oh, this one's off. And he points to the 100 with it written right next to it. And this is a guy who's supposed to be in management. He's supposed to know some shit, right? And then the other guy's like, no, that's for the 100. Yeah, we've already discovered this. And then he points out the fucking 60. This one's off. I'm like, dude, are you dumb? You're not reading those? And he's like, no, that's for the other one. Oh, like, are you fucking blind? And I'm over here like, I'm fucking like standing behind him. I'm like, yo. And then the dipshit that I don't like, he turns around. And I was like, I'm out here trying to explain this shit because I know about this shit. And he's like, oh, you need to go inside and help them with the cubicles. The ones that, you know, we shouldn't have been prioritizing. Shut the fuck up and open my pack. There's no pack to open. So shit we should have been prioritizing. Wasn't being prioritized. And so, you know, and that whole story circles around at some point. Shut the fuck up and buy some packs, bitch. Buy some packs and I'll shut the fuck up. Hashtag buy some packs and I'll shut I never understood here in Washington how it rains all of the time, and most buildings here are flat roofed and not A-shaped or dome shaped. Yeah, that is. Wow. Seller Chris, West Side Collection Thing. Flat roofs are no good for rainy areas. I gotta save my money so I can lowball people 70% tomorrow while I vent. Feel Snorlax, come through. Come get lowball. Bring your collection. Auburn Collection Mall. I'll probably go to a show tomorrow. Well, I think I'm gonna go to a show tomorrow, for sure. Called Pokémon here in Vegas. It'll be at the Sahara. Bro, if you haven't ever put limes in your Jamaica, do that shit. Squeeze 2 lime wedges in that bitch and drop the whole thing in there. Let it sit. Let it sit and then fucking enjoy. You in Tacoma? I was also listening to this physicist talk about how dome-shaped houses could withstand tornadoes if built correctly. And what's funny is we have dome-shaped houses here in Vegas where there's absolutely no tornadoes. And there's actually quite a few. And they're all pretty old, actually. They've been built like a long time ago. I don't think they've built many new ones. I'm sure there are a few that are like within a few recent decades, but most of those dome-shaped houses are over 30 years old. Probably over 40. Hobbit homes. I live in right next to Tacoma, over the Narrows Bridge. He lives in a big ass house, 75 bedroom, fucking 32 acres. It's insane. I wanted to stop in Twin Falls before I got to Washington State. Because we passed through there. Tomorrow and Sunday. Sunday. $115, damn. Tables are $115 for the whole weekend. See, the average here in Vegas is $250. Everything's always more expensive out here. Mall shows. I have to start figuring these things out, because you're gonna have to hit me up and tell me how this process works so I can start getting into it. Do you have like a banner and shit too? Or you just throw a fucking case on a plain table and say, get over here, sell me your shit. 70%, bitch. Nope, 4 cases on the table. See? So exactly what I said. He's wearing a fucking, like one of those cheap ass like used car salesman suits and shit. I got a deal for you. Plus all Costco shelf was a Costco shelf was sealed. Man, I had a fucking question. Now I forgot it.
Yeah. Unknown brain.
Do you do it? Oh yeah. Do you do it legit, or you just fucking all cash transactions, no taxes? You rent spots, Tim. Well, if it's only $115, I'm pretty sure you're gonna crack that easily. Especially when you got a binder full of like, you know, 25 to 50 cent cards for $1 each. Do they make you have a business license out there to vend? My issue is, man, I don't trust any sealed products. Like, I have a hard time trusting that shit. Because I've seen that shit resealed pretty well. And most people buy it, they hold on to it, they resell it. Those people hold on to it, they sell it. And now you don't like really know where the fuck it's been. I have zero trust in those in boxes. Like the boxes I have, I bought myself. I know I got them from the store, but there's no business license needed, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, OPB, but the people hosting the shows, it goes under their license. I heard it's a little bit, it can be different depending on the state. But, because you get to states like California, they want every penny they can scrape from you. They want to scrape your rectum. I would never vend in Cali though. I just saw a story. They fucking like some dude was leaving it in Anaheim, I think it was, at a card show in Anaheim, and they fucking dudes pulled up in a car and started beating the shit out of him and stole all of his shit. Nope, I ain't going to Cali for nothing, bro. I don't know the place. I don't trust the place. And I'd rather take my chances where I'm at because I know where to look. I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're comfortable in your own environment. But if you go somewhere else, like, you don't know about the area and like who's really doing what there. Unknown territories. Me, like, I know where to watch my back from. I know how to watch my own six. Like one of the LCS near me. I mean, people walk around with 100K like you. But that's also the other thing is like, when you see who's been beat up, you know, I'm not trying to poke fun at these dudes, but like, yeah, you look pretty easy to take advantage of. I don't know why you're walking around without, you know, homies and shit with fucking $500,000 worth of stuff on you. I'm sorry. If you know you're a frail person, don't walk around alone with $100,000 worth of shit, $200,000 worth of shit. If you know you can get your ass beat, and you trust me, you know you will. If you know you can't really fight back or whatever, then like most of these places have a security. Like, talk to them. Like, hey, I'm a frail human being. I need help walking out to my car. Can you bring your fucking gun? or maybe a couple other dudes and take me there. Because if I get beat up, I stand no chance. Let's all be honest. Like, if you know you can't throw hands, or you know you don't have a chance, get help, please. Especially if you're carrying a bunch of valuable stuff. Because somebody's waiting for you. Someone's looking for... They know the build. You know what I'm saying? They know the body type and the build to look for that's easiest. They don't want to struggle. They don't want to lose their life. They don't want to go after somebody that looks like they might fucking have a gun. You know what I'm saying? They're going to go after the guy that looks like he would never want to own a gun and he can't throw hands. Boom. Easy money. The old whipping dip. Gonna whip your ass. A lot of vendors were getting stuff stolen, so we pay extra for security now. I can't believe that people are just that much more bold that they want to fucking go to a place like a card show to even steal. I'm not saying outside, because outside your chances are a little bit better, but the people that want to steal inside, it fucking boggles my mind. Everybody like has cameras now in there, like personal cameras. They record. So what are you getting away with? I think if you wear one of those like man satchel purse things and just have your hand in that, and you wear a fucking shiesty, I think everybody's gonna think you have a gun. That might be the way to do shit. And try to walk, try to get that hood walk. Don't walk like like a square. If you gotta act, it's kind of like a defense mechanism for like, wildlife or like bugs and shit like that, or snakes. Like a cobra like will spread because that looks more threatening, right? So you gotta figure out what looks more threatening in the human wildlife habitats. Brain cells lacking, fam. Bro, I was eating at Buffalo Wild Wings, right? Yesterday. I was eating at Buffalo Wild Wings. This is how good like cameras and fucking microphones are. There was a fucking like DoorDasher or fucking Uber Eats or whatever waiting for food there. And she started having this like conversation like with another lady that was standing there waiting to get a table. And she's like, this fucking place, man. I was like, only this place do I come here and I'm waiting 30 minutes. I was like, all the other ones and all this shit. But she's talking shit about that location, right? And the fucking manager walks out, and mind you, we're nowhere near. Like, she's like near where like they'll seat you and things like that. Manager walks out. She's like, if you're gonna keep bad mouthing my store, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. You can't be out here talking to my customers about how bad our service is and all that type of stuff. I was like, what the fuck? And then the waiter walks up. He was like this tall black dude. He walks up. He's like, told the other lady, because she eventually got kicked out. They like got into an argument, and the manager kicked her out. So the black guy walked up and told the other lady that she was talking all that shit to. She was like, we monitor everything right here. Like, we can see and hear everything from right over there. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, first off, why? I mean, I can maybe see why in case there's like a robbery, but like, why that intense of a fucking like microphone? Like you could hear you could hear a mouse fart, because they weren't that close to where he pointed at. And then there's all this other like noise. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's a bar, they got TVs going. You can hear all the fucking games and all the football games and the fights and all that shit. through all that, you could still hear what those people were talking about, and all the people at the bar yapping, and everybody else yapping at their table. Fucking insane. We will find you. You got to hold your nuts and pimp limp. Let my nuts hang. Everyone's gonna live stream and chat's going to spot the thieves. That would be a cool thing. Like, hey, if you catch a thief, you win something. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you catch somebody stealing, you're gonna win something. And then you're gonna have people on there fucking doing surveillance, right? That'd be friggin' crazy. Just doing surveillance to win something. And like, just pick out a specific slab or something. Like, hey, if we catch anybody stealing on this stream, you can win this slab. That'd be crazy. That would have so many eyes watching. First one, bop, seen him. Little kid with his dad. End of the table. Put some shit under the binder. But then you'll get trolls that'll be like, oh, they're stealing. And then you go over there and hassle them. They're not. Yeah, it's crazy. I want to start vending, and then I want to start doing this. I want to start streaming as well while I'm vending. You know, that'd be pretty dope. The thing though, like when I go to card shows, I see so many people that just, yeah, I know it's stereotyping, but you could just see like, okay, this dude crawled out of the laundry basket this morning. You know, fucking, he stinks. He's greasy looking. His fucking, yeah. And you can just see it. And and it's been proven to me like hundreds of times. You know what I'm saying? Like you can tell like somebody's just bringing in like either fakes or a bunch of beat up shit and they think they're going to get top dollar. And they try to like haggle with like vendors to like try to get more money for their beat up fake collection. And I'm like, typical. Get the unlimited phone data plan. I have that. Hey, Master Splinter's a rat. Riggedy rat. Bro, I know what you mean with the BO. When I would join MTG tournaments, there's always the uber nerd that stinks. Yoav! And crashes out when you beat him. What's good, fam? Bro, there's a place in Vegas called Power 9. Then you change the name. Then you change the name to Shower 9. Because that's what they fucking need is shower. I walked in there one day. I about threw up in my mouth. I was like, nah, there ain't a single fucking shower amongst all 500 people in here. I couldn't believe it. There ain't been a shower in weeks amongst any one of them motherfuckers. I'm like, bro, why does this have to be the nerd community? Like, we're better than this, right? I would hope. There's like levels of intelligence in the nerd community, but they don't want to fucking bathe, bro. Shower 9. O10, would you play any of your freestyles or music for Dawn to hear unless you don't feel like the time's not right? I think Don, didn't you go and listen to all my diss tracks and stuff? Uh-oh. Angel found a, looks like a Jolteon. It's a sleeping Jolteon. Is that Target? That is Target. It is Target. Is it a sleeping Jolteon now? Yeah, Pokédon, have you heard? Have you heard my music? I can play it. I don't care. Which ones though? That's the thing. Like, cause we can get into all my beef. When I feel like it, I'm gonna drop another Pokemon disc. It's been, like I said, I wanna feel like writing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sometimes, I don't know. You know, with the way things have been happening in the country recently, I felt a little off. Like the energy shifted drastically in this country. The past 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And it like threw me off. Like of everything. It just threw me way the fuck off of everything. Like, just, I don't know. And it's weird because like, it's not really like related to me, but it is in a way. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm such a free speech advocate, and to see somebody go out because of their speech kind of fucked with me. And it took all the wind out of my sails. Like, I was ready to drop a third diss track, and that day and that shit happened. And I was just like, yo, like my whole everything's been off. Not been normal. And I know some people ain't gonna like, I don't know what it is with people, but they just don't like letting people have a voice, I guess. I don't know what the fuck it is with people. But anyways, yeah, that shit fucked me up. But I am gonna start working on one when I feel like it. I'm not done yet. Trust me. I am not done. And to be honest with you, like when you're dealing with people that are shitty in the community, you're never done. Your work is never done. And I'll go after everybody, but I think he's one of the most accepted con artists in the community, and that's why I chose to go after him.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done.
You can have a voice as long as you agree with me. I don't know when the fuck political stuff became mainstream. It's everybody's personality these days. It's just like, if you speak anything of any opinion that's not like of the hive mind, you're fucking toast, buddy. You shouldn't be alive anymore. It's such a weird, that's such a weird way to think. like you've said on here multiple times. I mean, it's kind of in my last 2 tracks, but I definitely want to like just make it impossible to avoid, like impossible not to address now. You know what I'm saying? On the next one. Because that's the thing, like, the way he dealt with it, you could tell that he was trying to sidestep everything that I was saying. Like, oh, this is like, we're going to make this a fun battle. And no, the reason why I dissed you is because of the shit I said. I want you to address it. I want you to publicly speak on it without lying. And I want you to prove that what you're doing is moral or ethical for your constituents, the ones that seem to believe that you're some kind of good guy. I want you to make it make sense for them, because it makes sense for me. You don't need to explain to me. You need to explain to those people that support you, that I don't think should support you, because you're taking advantage of them. Just so you can be Mr. 7 figures. Right? And I've seen so many people throw all these different excuses for him. Like even TamFam, which is another reason why like I think that I get blackballed in the community, is because for whatever reason, TamFam just being like that mod within the community somehow like gets control over, you know, who's accepted in the community or not. And I already know she don't like me because of an old joke that I said. And it had nothing to do with her. It didn't personally affect her. She just thought it was, I guess, pretty gross to her and started disliking me. And then, like, but I've seen and heard from other creators that, oh, TamFam don't like me and now I'm no longer invited on such and such stream or this person's stream. And I find it fucking ridiculous that, oh, because a mod says so, you know, I'm just going to go with what she says. And anyways, even TamFam got on the Pokémon's side and said, oh, people don't understand, like, what distributors are charging, like, market price, or they're charging MSRP. They do sometimes, but it's never on the first and largest order that you get. When you do your first allocation, your first order for allocation, right? And your largest order of allocation, you get the lowest price. Okay, so a majority of your profit will come off of your first order through distro. Now, when you go in for a second or third order, like a month down the line, that's when they're gonna maybe jack the price up on you. Depends on what tier you are or how much you're spending, because they really want your money too. So you can still get a discount, and I'm pretty sure Pokémon does, because he's a Mr. 7 figures, right? So when you get your very first order allocation, it's your largest, it's where you're gonna get most of your profit from, and it's your cheapest. So why are you still charging market price from the get-go with your largest order to your customers? When you get it for like half the price of MSRP. So you're going distro price, MSRP, market price. See what I'm saying? You're skipping straight over MSRP to market price from distro price. Straight over MSRP to market price. Because you're a douchebag. There's no other reason for it. And these people who defend it are like, they don't think about it critically. They just say, oh, well, so-and-so said, this person said that, this person said that. Did they show you? None of these dudes are showing you. And they're sitting there preaching about their transparency, but they will not show you their order sheet. None of those guys will. And I've seen plenty of guys with distro complaining, oh, well, they're charging me this and this and this, and I can't do business no more. No. Well, and that's the problem, is like, the majority, a consensus doesn't mean anything. A majority doesn't mean anything. You know, there was a big consensus that asbestos was safe, right? For a long time. And this was after the fact that we've discovered like nuclear energy and things like that, okay? But for some reason, asbestos was still okay. But we could split atoms. You know what I'm saying? Like, somehow we were in the mind frame to be splitting atoms, but we couldn't figure out that asbestos was bad for us. Why is that? As a conglomerate of humanity, we couldn't figure out the things that were bad for us while we're figuring out how to destroy a planet and create like almost nearly endless energy, right? Paint chips are tasty. But we didn't know. Oh yeah, we know so much about elements, and like this goes way back too. But asbestos is bad for us, you know, and we're still like iffy because we don't do enough studies on the important things. So we're still iffy on a lot of the science today. That just shows how dumb we are. Like, we don't know how to prioritize. I don't know what deals are being made with distro, but I have good relations with my LCA. I don't really have hate for Tampam. It's just like the level of control she seems to have within the community seems to be a little bit out of place. And like, for whatever reason, if she says something, that's it. Everybody just follows it. There can't be any argument. There can't be any discourse. It's just whatever she says goes. Why? You're not the fucking channel owner. You don't own any channel. You don't do anything. What's giving you so much power? Oh, and so much say-so over who gets to be where in the community. Like, when people like that started popping up in the community and like ruining relationships for people and making people pick sides with them, that's when I started noticing that people started like drifting apart in the community. Pokey positivity, yeah. Unless you're not part of the cool kids group. Then, you know, pokey positivity is out the fucking window. It's just like high school, bro. It's like these preppy kids and like, you know, all that type of shit. All these little groups started like drifting in a different direction. Back when I first started, like everybody was like with everybody. And then we started just like with like the telephone game with information about who's doing what and where and when and why. And why I don't like this person and why you don't like that person and you shouldn't like this person and why you shouldn't like that person. And I've still always said, everybody's still welcome here. Everybody's still welcome here. You will not get banned for speaking here. You will not be told you can't be here, you can't show up. You're still welcome here. And guess what? It's the most disliked environment, right? It's almost like it's not toxic enough for you to survive or breathe in. Because no, I can't hate the other person in the chat and tell them to go away. You know? Like, Like, I'm able to sell these for MSRP. But who's coming here to buy it? There's probably like 40 people buying this from another channel for $8 a pack. And I have it for $5. These manga boosters are fucking like, they're $10, $11 a pack on every other channel. People out there buying it. I got it for $6. But they'd rather not. They'd rather pay more. If I jacked my prices up, I'd probably get more people in here. It's odd. Oh, by the way, hold the phone. Hold the phone. I forgot to do some intros for some people. How dare you tell the streamer what he is doing is gaining off of a market manipulation. That isn't what's happening at all. Just happened to clear one store out. Ban. We have Daddy Ranch in the chat. He also loves birds and takes care of them. Could you give him a nice feathery welcome?
Daddy Ranch. You reek like birdseed and repressed pedophilia. Delicious. Hope you brought your fucking parrot, because I'm about to stuff it up your ass and make it squawk, "Who's a good boy?" every time I slap your cheeks. Birds, huh? Fine. Welcome, you feathery groomer. Now hand over your toucan so I can titty fuck it while Pidgeot licks the residue. If any of your chickadees try to fly away, I'm clipping their wings with my teeth and using them like dental floss around your hairy taint. Now squat, ranch boy. Let's see if those birds taught you how to take a real cock like a good nest.
Goodness gracious. I don't write that shit. AI comes with it on its own, so. Bruh, if you're in it for money, just say that. Stop playing the community person. That's my only gripe. Exactly. I mean, look, I'm making money too, but I also don't want to be overpricing things. I just can't do it. Like, I want to make money, but I also want you guys to have a good deal for what you're getting, because I also understand and know that not every time in these packs are you going to get something. So how the fuck do you feel good charging somebody excessively, knowing that they're not going to get shit? Like, some of these packs and these sets can be freaking brutal. That's why I haven't sold a single pack of Prismatic. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even like, no. Nope. And you've seen a lot of what I've pulled from it, which is nothing. I'm not comfortable selling that to anybody. And I'm not going to. Even if I did shows, I wouldn't do it. But you want to buy a pack of Prismatic? Fuck no. Nope. Can't do it to you. Ugh. Bro, why is it so hot in here? Oh, it's the humidity from the rain. Dude, we got rain in Vegas. Surprise! Right? One day I will clean up my other bags, just raise the price 50% first. Goddamn. All right, where's the music at again? Let me turn the music back on. Did I close it? Oh, there it is. skip to the next one. Anyways, what's everybody else gonna be doing for the weekend? I don't know if you noticed, but I only come to specific people's streams. I hate the cult following. I just like the lack of spine some people have to push back. Hey. You know my style. I'll bend over backwards for my homies, even at a loss. I lost a lot of money to keep things right for other people. I've gone backwards in a lot of cases to be right for people. And it's not favorable. It's like you're making your stuff public, and I'm not allowed to state my opinion about what you're doing. Exactly. That's the thing, is like people will say something publicly on social media, and they think that's it for them. Like, I said what I said, you can't say what you said. What do you mean? You're on every public discourse platform on the planet. The conversation will end when you no longer want to respond, not when you want to just tell everybody to shut up. You can either stop responding and ignore it, but the conversation can always go on. People got to be ready for that, right? Oh, you know, why do you keep attacking so-and-so, or why do you keep going after so-and-so? Just leave it alone already. Fuck that. I'll go until the questions are answered. I will go. I will go. I'm the type of person. I'll always make time for that. For the correct and the realness. To get the point across. I will always go to get the point across. They'll be calling me royalty. And that's the thing, is like, dude, you guys like the hobby or not? Or do you want it to keep getting out of control? What are you guys doing? It's not getting any better. It's getting worse. Have you seen this freaking Phantasmal Flames nonsense? Like, nothing's getting fixed, people. And it's all because, one, people are supporting the wrong people. That's number one. Number two, people can't take a fucking break from this. Like, why are you acting like this is oxygen for you? Why? Go without it, please. Please go without it. You don't need this that bad to keep pushing money to these people that are scamming and keeping all the prices high. Everybody drop it. Quit collecting for a couple of months. I promise you, everything at that point will be affordable. Because you're going to have everybody just wanting to break even. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't get into the next batch of shit because they're still holding on to the shit they already invested in. They don't have any freaking liquid. There's nothing to put into the next set because you haven't bought the last set. Stop buying it. The heck are you guys doing? You claim you love this hobby, but you keep throwing excessive amounts of money when something should be half that price. Stop it. Supply and demand, supply and demand. Stop demanding. Let the supply overflow. Because here's the funny thing is, like, dude, I don't even understand it, to be honest with you. I don't understand how we're still seeing people opening first edition packs on a regular basis. I don't understand how we're still seeing people open base set booster boxes on a regular basis. Like every show you go to, think of how many fucking shows are going on every weekend across the country. How many card shows? Like not even the biggest ones, not these Collecticons, you know, none of these big ones. But there's other smaller ones. Every town, every city, like there's card shows going on. And in every single one of those, there's hundreds of vendors with sealed vintage products still. Right? Okay? Quantify that in your head. How does that make sense? And here you are with the sealed product that was printed a year ago, 2 years ago, and you're already charging $2,000 a booster box? $3,000 a booster box? Bro, it's gonna last. This sealed product's gonna last over 30 years like it is right now, 30 years later. You think they're running out? This sealed product, it's probably even more. Because back then we didn't even know what it would be. But now we do. And how many people do you think are just holding on to sealed shit? In 30 years, it's going to be a whole different ball game of sealed product. Unless Pokemon loses its popularity entirely. You know what I'm saying? But then you're just going to get people who are going to buy it dirt cheap and hold on to it also. And then Pokemon might surge back up in popularity again in 30 years. And then everybody's going to be like, oh, I got all this sealed product to sell. Oh Lord, my wife wants 12-foot Halloween inflatable with accessories like it's a Barbie doll. Angel's home. Where you go? Come show the stream. Look, he's back from Target, y'all. That was Target, right?
Yeah. Look what I found. Those teeth.
Is I don't think he is. Is Limpy still here? I think Limpy left. Dumb bitch. Should have been here, motherfucker. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see how rich we are. Is there ID in it?
I don't know. I haven't opened it.
Good Lord. Are you getting the flare? Is there a Flareon?
No, I believe it.
There was no Flareon here. Go check the bed. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Look what I got. And I got a shirt. Ooh, I'm wearing this one. Sorry, bye-bye.
We're not matching no more?
No.
This is not a test.
At Walmart, they have a Flareon. Oh, shit.
Oh, did they? No way, I didn't see it.
Did you look, though?
No, I didn't.
You didn't look for their pillows.
This is not a test.
You already have that shirt?
No, I don't know. But I'm wearing
This is not a test.
And then my thing's on top of your backpack. My thing that I got for myself. On top of your Gengar backpack.
This is not a test.
Bring it in, they haven't seen it. Check out the Gengar hat I found at GameStop.
This is not a test.
Look at that.
Happy Pop.
Dude, this Gengar hat's dope. Look at that. Just the colors on it. Like the inverted color. Like the white Gengar with the purple outlines and shit. That's so dope. Sigh, my wallet is gonna hurt for Halloween. Dude, this hat is so dope. And this matches better with the button on it, I think. Than my old Gengar hat, which is this thing. This is my old Gengar hat. This thing's been through some shit. I know I turned it off because it's dripping so much water. I didn't do it today. I just turned it off yesterday. You can turn it on. Okay. Gracias. Anyway, so that pack. Other Gengars. This one for my button up. And see, that's the difference. Like, you see the difference between us, like, as collectors and shit. Like, I know I sell shit, but I don't overprice. But I also, like, I just like to collect shit. And you could tell, like, someone like Pokey, like, he was making fun of my Pokemon hat and his diss track. Like, bro, do you know who you're selling products to? And you look around, like, he doesn't really seem like a collector, does he? He's just a seller. There's a difference. I'm like I love Pokemon. Are you a fan or not? Like, I freaking wear this shit to work. I wear this to work. I wear this to work. Like, everybody's like, what are you doing wearing Pokemon? What do you mean? You gonna do something about it? Are you gonna try to make fun of me? Because I'll slap you. Oh, no. Exactly. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't making fun of me. I'll be damned. Pokemon's dope. And look at all the people that like Pokemon. Look at all the different types of people that like Pokemon. I remember when you were doing your pins and stuff. I was watching all that. Like, even when I travel out of town for work, like, I take Pokemon gear with me and I wear it. But people want to, like, talk shit like, what? How you gonna make fun of my hat? You sell to nerds that collect, obviously. Fuck, I messed up. The very best. Okay? Damn it. He's kicked out of the club, guys. Mods. I'm a fake fan. Imagine if it was just the best, right? I want to be the best. Like, no. There would have to be a pause there. I need this cold air to, like, start working. Because I'm over here sweating. I definitely got a shower after this. Just sell cards at high prices. They will love you more. Not just still love you, but they will love you more. They'll throw cash at you like a stripper. I kind of want to open more stuff, but I didn't get much. Let's just do it. Fuck it. You know what? You guys need the... JT, speaking of which, anybody heard from JT Pokemon? Because I know homie was struggling a little bit, and it'd be nice to hear from him. enjoy talking to the community. Talking is good. We're gonna do some Journey Together now, folks. I'm busting into my sealed collection. But, you know, you can still find this at Walmart heavily, so why not? Let's see if I can pull something good. What's the best hit in Journey Together? I don't even know anymore. Let's see, TCG player. Let's see, Journey Together. Oh, it's still the Lily's Clefairy. The hole that I've felt since not being able to get product has been filled with finding shiny Pokemon and trading to people who want them. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost like tempted to do that freaking digital pack crap app. I'm not a big fan of it personally, just because they sell it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a huge fan of buying things that I can't physically own. So that's the tough part about that app, where I don't even know what it's called. But Angel plays it with her daughter. So, you know, they have that bond with that thing, which is good to some degree. I just don't like buying digital packs. I think it's kind of lame. And of course you can get your free packs, but that's limited. Mr. Mime. Cookie. Ludicolo. I wish I could have taken one of these cards to one of my ex-employees, or not employees, but co-workers. I'm over here acting like I own the company. He was one of the few people I've ever heard say his favorite Pokemon is Ludicolo. He was a nerd who worked in the count room when I was doing slot tech. So we would get anywhere from $50,000 to $70,000 cash every night, right, to go do slot tech and pay out jackpots and stuff like that, and give change to all these little casinos and bars around town. But anyways, one of the guys that worked in the count room, you know, he was a nerd, super nerd, more nerdy than I am, for sure. Like, he knew everything about every game, anime, wrestling. Like, he was into it all. Well, you were a slot tech? Yeah, but it didn't pay enough. That job did not pay enough, unfortunately. So I couldn't do it. That was one of the jobs where they were like, oh, where there's some benefits. Also, we're looking for upper management. So, you know. And then I got in there and I'm like, bro, all these other people that are waiting to be management ahead of me, and the ones that you give like all the good locations to go do slot teching, where there's higher payouts and things like that. And trust me, casinos, certain bars and casinos in Vegas, like small bars and casinos, I don't know why, but you will not win a huge jackpot at some of these places. There's like a limit. There's a ceiling to the amount you could win at some of these places. They say that it's, you know, random, but no, it's not. Like, you go to, like, I guess the less safe sides of town where these little smaller bars are where people play in the hood. There's never been jackpots like higher than $2,000 at any of those places. And they put them on the wall. They write them down on their boards every week. You will never see a jackpot above $2,000. But then I was constantly going to a bar on the rich side of town, paying out $20,000, $30,000 jackpots. You know what I'm saying? Consistently. And they would swap us in between different locations and areas. Like, they had different zones. And every time I would go to that zone, $20,000 jackpot, $30,000 jackpot. But every time I was in the hood, $1,000, $1,200, those dudes would never win anything above that. When I was a tech, we didn't get paid that much. It was good, but not much. Now they get in that money. I did like the job. Just wasn't enough money for me. Had to call it. All right, let's see. We got anything? Of the loser. Well, that's the thing. Like, I had to go to a dispute once. Oh my god, that was the worst thing. In one of the hood bars, right? This lady was drunk, but she was just like, "Oh, I'm betting this much. I should have won way more than this on this hit." And I'm like, "Bro, it's just little queens. Like, you know how they have like letters on the you know, like the A's, like you line up the A's on the slot machine, or you know, the Q's. Like, those are low paying no matter what denomination you're putting in. Oh, even if you get 3, 4, 5 of them in a row, you're not gonna get much. The line pays are not gonna give you that much." But she was like, "No, I was betting $3 and I hit this and I only got, you know, like $1.25. I should have got." She's saying what she should have got. And I'm like, it doesn't work that way. Sorry. You go into the fucking game rules and you read all the payouts for all this, it shows you right here. "Oh, no. This machine's been stealing from me. I put $30,000 into this bar this year." And then, like, she starts recording me and shit. And she's like, "Oh, I need you to tell me this and that." And I'm like, you got paid what you got paid. You got paid what the game pays you. And then I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, you dumbass. Why are you putting 30,000 in here knowing you're not going to win any more than 2,000? Why? Are you stupid? But then she's going on bragging about her $80,000 a year job at MGM. I'm like, where's your intelligence at this point? If you're making 80 grand, you're blowing 30 of it at a casino that doesn't pay over 2,000. Why don't you take that 30 grand every fucking year and put it into an index fund, and you'll get dividends and shit. And then you'll win every time. It's always going to pay out. And then every year you put 30 in, 30 in, 30 in, and then all that accumulation of your dividends and everything goes back into it as well. And then you will never have to worry about money. You're always winning. Are you stupid? The casino's like, you know, every once in a while you throw a 20 in and see if you hit the jackpot or not. If not, you go the fuck home. If you're gonna do 30 grand in gambling, it needs to be at the tables, not at a fucking video poker machine or anything like that. Insane. But 30 grand. And it was true. They looked up her account. She wasn't lying. They looked up her account there. And she did already spend 30 grand. And that was still this year. So, that was in April. That was in April of this year. And it's the people you least expect to have that much money to throw at a casino. You look at them and you're like, how the fuck are you getting this kind of money? Sorry, but how? Where did I go wrong in life? Bag-ons be bag-ons. Iris's Fighting Spirit and Among Us. I like it. I like it. We've got 2 hits already. Look at these EXs. That's cool that you did slot tech too. But they also weren't like trying to teach me any more than what I already knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was kind of bugging me. A lot of them look homeless. Exactly. They look so bummy. It's weird. It's like, bro, you don't even look like you shower. You look like you've been smoking meth your whole life. How are you doing this? Show me your ways. Do I need to do meth? Do I need to do meth? Do I need to meth around and find out? Apparently they pay you more because you're so productive. Yeah, and I've seen that more often than not, being honest. And I'm just blown away. All right, can we go 3 for 3? Nope, we got a double. Was that 3 for 3? Yeah, no, that's 4. Never mind. It's 2 for 4. You're right. If you're just like rolling in cash, I guess you don't give a shit. I think the lottery is kind of a worthwhile shot to take, you know? Like, you can go spend like 20 bucks in tickets, get a handful of tickets, you know, and hope that one of those is gonna fucking pay out. I think that's one of the more worthy things to do. Slot machines, they're just random number generators with, you know, optics for your eyes to enjoy. Like, they have the slot machines that like have like a bucket of diamonds or something that looks like it's full, like you're gonna hit the bonus play, but it being full means absolutely nothing. That's just optics. Like, it's still just random number generating, and it'll just pick when it wants to give you the bonus. RNG, same thing that song spawns shiny Pokemon. Yep, it sure is. Oh my god, guys! What the hell? What? Bebe! Are you clothed? Oh my god! Bro, my luck! My luck lately! My luck lately! Oh my gosh, bro. Sleeve and grade, fam. Sleeve and grade. Bro, it's pretty centered too. This is nice. Look at that centering. It looks pretty even all the way around, right? Am I just tripping? You want me to get it closer? Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Watch, Angel's gonna try to steal it. She's gonna be like, oh, that's mine. Nope. 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 It's getting graded. Sorry. Hate to break it to you. Oh, the back's a little slightly top heavy. Not like anything crazy, but it's, I think PSA would still throw it a 10. It's not out of the realm of 10s. I've seen 10s worse than this. How's the coochie looking? Look. See what I said? See what I said? She thinks this is her. What? This isn't yours? It's yours after I grade. be graded because you don't have this binder collection. It's gonna get graded. Calm down. But it's gonna go away in the box for a little. No, my box. No. What's yours is mine. Here, Papa. You could have these. Look, it's like the same thing. Look, they're shiny. Okay, here. They're shiny. Now that I know it's safe from your claws. Your claws, Baba. Look at those things. Sharp. Hold them still. Look at that. Bro, any cute Pokemon or I pull or catch, it's hers.
You know that. Yeah, we've been trying to get this one for a long time. We're gonna have a box.
Nope, going in mine. Mira. Not bad, huh? I mean, it's not Gengar. It's not Gengar expensive. Well, just spray on. I think I'm having a reaction, folks. Get the EpiPen.
Okay, you can sleep outside.
Hey, it's not my fault. This is your fault.
You found
Can we
it.
pull another one? I doubt it. These probably all came from like the same box, you know what I'm saying? But could be possible, right? It's still possible, right? Let's pull a second one. Let's see what we get. Magirna, Copperajal, Lycanroc.
When are you gonna open it? Can I open one?
Alright, have at it. She's gonna open one. You want what? Cereal? You bought milk? Good milk? It's whole milk. I hate 2% milk with a passion. I know some of you guys might have sensitive little tummies.
I forget that just make it. I do that.
Some of you guys might poo your pants if you drink anything other than 2%. But I just can't pass up the flavor over here. You're covering up the bowl. Caterpie. Watch her pull another one, guys. Here it comes. Nope. Nope. Wah, wah. No, those ones don't go there. Those are shinies. That's shiny stuff. I kind of like this. Sure, you can give it out. JYX, almost Jinx, right? I get lactose-free milk. Still just as creamy as whole milk. Tastes the same. Oh, like the A2. Have you tried the A2 stuff? The A2 stuff is actually pretty decent. A2 is like, it comes from cows that have like a specific gene that people weren't allergic to before until they got that genetic part of the milk or whatever. Like disappeared from the milk or something, and it made people more likely to be lactose intolerant to that kind of milk. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. I read about it briefly, so she's lactose, but I've semi-fixed, like, she's not as bad. We're still working on her gut health, so when you fix gut health, you actually no longer are lactose intolerant. And you actually no longer have other issues as well. But you got to fix your gut health. If she's not, there's got to be a farm somewhere near you, right? If you can find somewhere that's got regular, like, raw goat's milk, drink it. Little bits at a time. She can drink it. Or watch what happens. I know it's scary, raw milk, right? But trust me. More people have died from cantaloupes than raw milk. Just saying. Statistics. More people have died from cantaloupes in a single year than they have died from raw milk in the last 30 years. I just want to point that out, guys. Don't let the fear mongering fool you. The real fear mongering. This is why I liked my my geography teacher in middle school. I loved how she explained propaganda to us, and I think that's what really shaped the way that I think freely outside of like norms. And I ask questions about consensus, like what most people's consensus is. I ask questions and I say, hey, well then people say that such and such is so dangerous, but let's compare it to other things that we openly accept as normal, right? Let's do that comparison. Like cantaloupes, right? People eat cantaloupes on a regular basis. How many people have died from eating those? That's the question that pops up in my head because of that teacher. And her name was Miss, she had the weirdest last name, Miss Bakalos. I think it was like Greek or something like that. Well, are those fucking tricks? See, she's ruining her gut health with tricks. She's getting good milk, but shitty cereal. All the food colorings you could ever, the whole rainbow of food colors, to destroy your gut health. Unpasteurized milk is where it's at. Right from the teat. But anyway, so yes. See, you had one too. All right, come on. We need another. I can't believe I just pulled this card. And I'm over here like, I'm looking at, I'm like, oh, the Lily's Clefairy's still the top card. And I was ready for it. Yeah, the teachers that like really taught like life lessons. Not just curriculum, you know what I'm saying? Like life lessons. Those were the best teachers. Always got respect for those teachers. And what's funny is by today's standards, she would be liberal. You know what I'm saying? So the people that taught me the most about being open-minded by today's standards would be liberal, but back then I think it was a different categorization. It was more moderate, to be honest with you, to think that way. Well, the reason why masses can be completely wrong is because propaganda and the people who push it out control the masses. Magmortar. All right. I don't think we're going to pull another Lily's Clefairy. Well, it's because most of the milk industry doesn't feed the cows their natural diet. They feed them things that they can barely digest. Which is wild for a cow because they go through so many digestive processes and they still vomit in their own mouth and swallow it again. Sorry. That tells you how hard it is to break down plant matter, right? Like you got all these chambers. I gotta head out, bro. Take care. You got all these chambers, right, for digestion, but you still gotta regurgitate and go through it again. That's why I'm not a big fan of veganism entirely. Like, we don't even have all those all those enzymes to break down plant matter as well as those animals do. And here are vegans trying to tell me I should only eat vegetables. And not just any vegetables, the ones with a very thick stalk. A very, very thick, insoluble, fibrous stalk. And I'm supposed to break that down somehow. But cows got to go through the process they do to eat. The ruminant animals got to do all that. Are you tripping? Coffee? Okay. All right, here we go. Come on. Another Lily's Clefairy. Shout out to everybody that's here for that pull, too. Y'all here for another historical pull. I want the other one, too. The other... yeah. How high is that up the list? Dude, Whale Lord is dropped a lot. Whale Lord was like $24. It's $17 right now. That one? When? Did you? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. This Lily's Clefairy, which is only $7. But I would like to pull that one as well. I could just buy it, I guess, if it's $7. I don't think you pulled one. I have a hard time believing you. All right, here we go. Trying to pull another one or the other one. Another one or the other one. That's the game. Name of the game. I don't think you did. And if you did, you gave it to me, I think. Liar!
Estúpido, it's right there. The proof is right there.
Liar!
Fucker.
Okay, so you've got a good memory. So you're ruining your memory with that cereal. I don't like food coloring milk. She's pawning off her nasty milk. Fist bump energy. I don't got the other Lily. Why does everything like Fruity Pebbles and all that shit taste the same? It tastes like Fruity. If you put Fruity Pebbles in milk and just drink the milk, it would taste just like that too. If you did Fruit Loops, it would taste like that. They're all the same flavor. They're just different things. No, no. That's just your brain telling you lies. All right, here we go. Come on, Lilies. Butterfree. Ends Castle. What up, my... Oh, damn, I'm out. But I got what I needed out of it. I'll drop there. Nice, you pulled the Lily's Clefairy. Yes, we did. Pretty hyped about that one. That's gonna get graded too. Boo, boo, boo.
But it's mine.
It's not hers.
It's mine.
It's mine. It's going in the box of things that might get graded.
No, it has to be in the box that mine that I took.
Nope, right there.
Did you put it in the middle of everywhere?
Don't touch. Alright, fucker. Good night. Good. I kind of want to grade these as well.
You got Ho-Ho?
That's
Ho-Ho
Moltres.
drink?
Why did I grab this? I need a top one. It's getting graded. I think I should grade the Crustal as well. Just because. Good, boo-boo. I'll be in a little bit. Night, Alice, if you're leaving. Now! Both like phoenixes. I mean, Moltres a little more. I like Ho-Oh's abilities better though. I remember playing Ho-Oh in the game. I definitely like the abilities more. Ho-Oh's abilities seemed more mythical. What? Oh, there you go. You don't wear them anymore? The dark ones with the easy shit? Yeah. So then I will wear K-Bar? With my game hat thing? I don't wear it. You got it. You paid for it?
Yes, I paid for it.
The one at the show.
Yes, I paid for it.
Since when? Out of money I gave you?
No.
Oh yeah, you did. Okay, I remember. Anyways, Pokemon Crystal needs a remake. Just saying. No. Go. That was clearance at Target? No. Oh, okay, money. Wait, were you standing in front of my camera in Pokemon underwear? I'm gonna have to play it back. You're sitting here with undies on, baby. Wild. Absolutely wild. We pulled the daddy. Clefairy. I mean, we're on 2.5 hours. I haven't sold shit, but I definitely pulled something. I have 2 pages of creator music open. What the hell's going on? Of course, and the one that I freaking switch isn't the right one. It isn't the right one. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. All right, so we're gonna go to Cool Trainer Ryan just to advertise myself across his screen. So we'll call it a stream. I'm gonna head over there anyways and kind of watch a little bit, see what's going on. But we'll see you guys on the next stream. I'm going to a card show tomorrow, so, or at least I'll try to. I don't know how busy that one's gonna be. I've never heard of it, so we'll see if it's so busy I can't get in. Then I'll just go to 888 Collectibles, come home and maybe stream. But we'll see. So appreciate y'all coming through. We're gonna raid CTR, and we'll see y'all. Peace out.